What's up YouTube, it's Louis here, I hope you're all well. We're looking at Quant today. We're going to take a look at the range that we're in, the support being 83, the resistance being 130 to 150. So this is the range that we're stuck in. It's good that we even got into this range. That's very bullish because we were below it. It should have been resistance, and this is why from here we did anticipate we were actually going to come down on the channel. Yes, we did go up. We did have some targets to the upside. 150 being the 1618. We did have the 1.272 at 130, which we hit, which was nice to see. But yeah, from this resistance we were anticipating come back down for a retest of support on this previous resistance, the double bottom neckline. We need to confirm that support for continuation, otherwise in the future this could be a level that we fall through because it was never confirmed as support. And right now what we did is we completely ignored the resistance, broke through it like butter, confirmed it as support. A very positive step, but we can't forget the negative thing that happened, which is that this was never back tested as support. So what I'm trying to get at is, yes, at the moment we have confirmed this range as support. That means we're no longer in this range over here, we're in this range over here, trapped between this support and this resistance. So that is because we confirm support over here. So coming forward into the future, we should expect a reaction from this area in and around 83 to 88. Let's see if we even come down there. That's what I would anticipate. That is the true support of the range. So that's what it looks like. We hit the resistance, come back to the support, hopefully forming some sort of double bottom here, but I'll show you a bearish pattern as well. So you'd need to come up and break the neckline to validate this. So a long way away from that. That's why we're not really too focused on that. This could get very ugly. You can see some sort of shoulder, head, shoulder, which you broke the neckline of, and you're back testing it as resistance to head down. Don't worry about the pattern's target because we know where it's trying to head to anyway, over here. And because it's not confirmed as support, it's going to try and fall through that. So it looks like you're going to try and actually come all the way back down to here. And that is if you're closing below this $83 support. There's also an M pattern. You can also argue this could become a much larger head and shoulders like this, and we already have that little one over here as well. So we just need to keep an eye on that. That's why I said once we do hit it, we probably anticipate a reaction. We need to come up and break that wick, $116, $117. Otherwise, they're going to form a right shoulder. And if you do lose this neckline, you validate that pattern to the downside. And the pattern's target is most likely going to be in and around this area of 60, well, this area of 50 to 63. As low as the wick in reality, so 46. It's a big range basically. This is the swing low, so this is like what you should really not be breaking whatsoever if you want to, you know, eventually keep this bullish. But breaking below this into this range is a very negative thing. It means you want to come to the range lows, that psychological support. How do we know that is the low? Well, because when we bottomed out here, we came up, found a resistance on this previous support, and you came back down to find support on that psychological level. So that's a nice area of support, $45 to $50, $50 as an exact line. But you can see we do have wicks down as low as 46. So that's why I'm giving you a $5 range. But also, this is the swing low, but this is the swing high over here. So usually, if we were to lose this one, you come and find support on here, right? That's why I've given you the target. But because it was never back tested, there's the risk, okay, you might fall through it. And so at all costs, you need to hold that. Everything step by step. We have no idea that any of this is going to happen. You can flip around from here and just go up. So I'm just preparing you for all the scenarios, write them down so you remember, so you're not caught off guard. And that's pretty much it for today's update. There's not much more to say. And that's why I'm not posting as much really, because it's just a sitting and waiting, isn't it? A reacting game rather than trying to predict. That's why when we're predicting or forecasting, I'd rather like look at it both ways. Because in reality, I don't know, you don't know, any YouTuber don't know, MM Crypto don't know, Carl the Moon don't know, CoinsKid don't know, Crypto Capo don't know, you know, all Profit Blue don't know, Bobby Axel, all these people, Crypto Savvy don't know, Blockchain Backer don't know, no one knows. Okay, I don't care if they've got 100 million followers, which no one has, but I don't even care if they had 100 million followers. No one knows what's going on in the market. So this is why we just prepare for both scenarios. And then we just react basically. So we know, if we want to keep everything bullish, technically you don't want to lose this $83. but we've already explained why it's more than likely going to come down. If we're losing 83, you know, this is where it's going to try and attack, but because it was never confirmed the support, it's highly likely you'll fall through it, and then that's our last layer of defense. If you're losing that, just know, yeah, we're screwed. We're going to go down much lower. We're going to have much further bearish targets to the downside, unfortunately. You can see 16 minimum, well, 26 to 16 as a minimal, could get even uglier depending on, yeah, the momentum. Everything step by step. You can't call these right now, guys. You can't call these. So that's why I keep telling you everything step by step. I don't want to scare you at the same time, but we kind of need to prepare at the same time. So, but again, everything step by step, level by level. So again, if you're not even losing this range low, you're not going to come down to this W neckline. You're not going to come down to $50. It's if we lose this, then we go to this. If this doesn't hold, then we go to this. If this doesn't hold, then you go to this. If this doesn't hold, then you go to these. And if these don't hold, then you go to further down. But you see how it's always if this, if that, if this. So this is why everything here is step by step. You can't just go and predict the future, okay? This is why it's best to prepare for both scenarios. And I hope you understood that and appreciate me trying to drill that in your head every day for the past God knows how long now. So if you enjoyed that, help grow this channel to 3.4k subscribers, 3.4, 3.5k, whatever it is. And yeah, let's get there as soon as possible. I'll catch you in the next one. And as always, peace. Good luck.